Hello YouTube, time to play another Doom Snapmap. Today I'm going to be playing The Rebel Vendetta by InvisibleAbe. Map description reads, a secret cult who are richer than your kingdom. Infiltrate the HQ and expose them for what they are. Rank is based on deaths. How dare they be richer than my kingdom? So I'm going to be playing this map for the very first time. I've never played it before, so I'm going to give my live commentary as I play. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to go ahead and give my review, talk about what I liked, what I didn't, give my favorite and least favorite things. And if you want to just skip to that part, it's going to be time-stamped in the description. So, let's go ahead and check this out. This is The Rebel Vendetta. Here we go, this is The Rebel Vendetta. Oh. Okay, looks like we got a voice message. Marine, you are at the site's headquarters. Your mission is to destroy their equipment and expose them for what they truly are. The site headquarters. Welcome. Oh, you'll be sorry. Okay. Welcome. Sign up and join us to rule all over. Want rich and fame? Place hand to accept the mark. Oh, is that going to turn me into a demon? I really don't want to play as a demon. Sight. Okay. Horus. Okay. Got a demon crate here. Like that's locked for now. And I need to try to not die because I only have scores based on deaths, so it sounds like there's going to be a penalty for deaths. And I have a pistol and a shotgun. Oh boy. No grenades. Like that door's locked. Oh, I got a car. Oh, these guys have a lot of health. Oh boy, grounded. Storage. Oh, here we go. What does this switch do? Oh.
Entry refused.
Lockdown in effect.
What? There's a Barron. Oh, is he locked me in here? Oh,
perhaps you need to take a break.
You cannot defeat us.
Marine, if you destroy the computers in there and switch, it might help. Oh. Sure. Let's shoot the computers.
This is for your benefit.
It seems like there are rooms. Go to those who foil their plans. Okay, so I need to destroy the network, find the cure, and refund the credits, all by finding key cards. Alright. Is that Barron still out here? So I need a red key card for that. Okay, well at least it looks like old Barron is moved on. So I don't have to deal with him. Studio. Studio. The guard seems to be taking a nap. If you're gonna loot his resources, do it quietly. Okay, does that mean I should be crouched down? Being as quiet as I can. Take this chest thing. Yeah, I don't really have anything that's effective against those shield guys. All I have is, yeah, bullet-based weapons. Okay. Well, let's see what's in here, shall we? Ah, more bullets. Shotgun shells. Sweet. Door control. Access the studio. Am I gonna go record an album or something? Oh, Mancubus. Oh, he didn't go into stagger mode. That kind of sucks. I was going to glory kill him. Ooh, double barrel. That makes me happy. Looks like I got it just in time. What in the world is this thing? Oh, this must be the studio. I'm curious what's going on with this though. Like, why is there a green box around it? Oh, there's some goodies down here. Maybe there's some ammo in here. There's everything except ammo in the ammo crate. Darn. Well, so be it. Green, looks like they are giving a bad influence to your people on TV. Destroy their network generators so they won't brainwash the people any longer. Okay. Sex. that one. What does this do for me? Oh, Gatlin mod. Handy.
Device offline.
There we go. No more trashy TV. What in the world is this? Is that a camera? Not quite sure what that's supposed to be. I get these are studio lights. Anything back here? No.
You will be slaves in the chaos.
What's going on now? Destroy the network generator. Key card. Oh, here's the red key. There we go. I think I can go get that armor now. Fantastic. Huh, nice little camera angle.
Defend.
This is actually some fun little combat here. Ah, I wish I had a grenade or something. I guess I should have saved the barrel for that dude. Okay. That took care of that. Could use a little more ammo. And I gotta find the cure and refund the credits. Let's see, is there anything else in here? I think there might still be some armor I can grab. Oh no. Nope, never mind. This room is cashed out. So... this way. Oh, shotgun shells. Anything hidden back here? Oh, there is something. Secret found. What did that do for me? Oh no, am I stuck back here? Oh no. Oh, thank goodness. Just double check, make sure I didn't leave anything unclaimed. Bullets. Back here? No. Nothing back there.
Go.
Oh, here comes trouble. Nice combat roll. Oh, jeez. They got the drop on me, literally. The lab, that's still locked down. I'll score some armor. Anything else up here? Oh. This must be the exit here. I bet if I get all the key cards I can go through there. Rocket launcher. Now at least I have something to help take care of, oh my goodness. Now at least I have something effective against these sentinels, or security guys. That's locked. How do I get in here? I feel like that's significant somehow. I'm sure there's a switch or something that opens that up.
Pains and sorrows shall take hold of them.
That was probably it right there. There we go. I knew it. And this gives me double jump, I'm guessing. You know, you could have the boot, you could have that boot pickup give you extra speed, like a permanent speed boost. That would kind of make sense. Door control. Like, these are the boots of blinding speed. Oh boy. Alright. What should I do to take care of this guy? Give him the old cheat. There we go. Looks like we got some stuff in here. I'm guessing this is just health and armor. There we go. Lots of goodies. And what's this do? Oh, micro missile mod. Very nice. I'll take that. Anything else? Nope. Chainsaw. I will take a chainsaw. I feel like there's something else back here. Nope, that's just where I came from. Okie doke. Moving right along. Being careful to check for secrets, of course. Oh my goodness. See what's up here. There's gotta be goodies up here. Oh, thank goodness. I've been missing that grenade. Oh, detonate mod for the rocket launcher. Very nice, very nice. What else we got down here? Ooh, mega health. I'm tempted to save that. Anything up here? Nice. What does this do for me? Maximum health increased. Oh, that is nice. Quick sip of my coffee here. Ah, good kofefe. You know what? I'm just gonna grab this anyway. You never know when I'm gonna get locked out of some room, you know. Oh, there's a blue key card. There's the berserk. I think I'm gonna save that actually. Got a feeling I'm gonna be needing it here. You know what? This is as good a time as any. Oh, dearie dear. Oh, boy. Oh no. That was close. The goal here is not to die. Because I do not want to lose points. There's the key. Okay, I regret not saving that mega health now. But you know what? Who knows? Maybe I would have died had I not grabbed it earlier.
No escape.
Oh, you know what? I got something for you. You are the credit control center. Or you are at the... You scan many to gain more credits. You might be able to refund the credits back. Okay, this is where I do the refunding the credits bit.
Regeneration.
Oh. Guess I better get on with it. I'm on the clock now. Where are you, imp? Looks like the transfer has stopped somehow. Try to destroy those two computers by the switch. Smiley face. Alright. I love it when problems can be solved by blowing up computers. Oh, that didn't work. Spectre. And Lost Souls. Incubus.
We build better worlds.
Still got combat music happening. Am I still in combat? It looks like I can leave. Okay. Which way am I supposed to go now?
They're going to feed on you.
Ah, here we go. That was easy enough. Oh, they're up here. Well then. Ooh, Gauss cannon. Yes, please. Whoa. Okay, hold on a second. Looks like that room's unlocked now. Oh, full of ammo. Just how I like it. Oh boy. This looks like a repeat of the last room I was in. That was similar to this. Well, let's see here. I'd say rocket launcher might be pretty effective here. Yep. Oh boy, what's going on in here? Looks like this cult has the cure for the incurable disease. Revive something at all costs. Kinda hard to read.
Raid.
Ooh, plasma rifle. Oh. Oh, there we go. Let's see. That worked wonders. See anything in these rooms that could be helpful? Nope. Ooh, BFG. That would be nice. Let's see what else is in here first. You know what? I think it's time to drink some coffee. That was delicious coffee. Alright, now I'm definitely ready. Ooh, I would like that. As good a time as any to, oh, what does this do? I think I'll grab that later, not in combat. Ah, don't you knock me into that slime.
Entry granted.
Before I grab that, I'm going to grab the that modifier. All the while being very careful not to fall into that slime. Because so far I have not died, and I would like to keep that going. Armor capacity increased. I'll take it. Thank you very much. Oh, a secret. I had a feeling. Nice. Stun mod. What does this do? Take cure. Oh, that's the cure. Very nice. Pressure pack. had. I guess that doesn't do nothing. Just there for show, I guess. I believe there's... I might as well pop this thing. Why not? Oh.
Entry granted.
Ha ha ha. Nice. Ooh, I'm loving this. Let's see, can I grab it?
Are you still in control?
Oh, even more so now. See, is there anything else I can interact with in here? No. Okay. I got what I needed.
You are too weak.
Okay, let's see here. Really want to go against this guy for points. Summoner. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna deal with this guy. Where's that BFG? But where the hell is my BFG? Oh, here we go. Yeah, screw that. Yeah, just didn't feel like messing with the summoner. Especially if he had a bunch of extra health or something. Oh, and there's a thing in here. Power up duration increased. What was he doing in there? Looking for secrets, of course. I'll just double check to make sure there aren't any other secrets. I like how this map has, you know, secrets sprinkled around here and there. Let's continue on. I feel like I'm getting pretty close to the end here. Any armor in here? Yeah, okay. Well, I got all 3 key cards. So I should be able to open that door. This guy right here. And I'm guessing there's going to be a little surprise at the end. Getting close to the source. Proceed with caution. Oh, nice. Ooh, even nicer. And is there anything hidden? Oh, I see a Doom Doll. Now let's try to grab it without falling to my death. Let's see, what's the best way to do that? Here we go. Very nice. This purple stuff will kill you pretty quick, as I recall.
Welcome.
Oh, dearie dear.
Blood altar activated.
Invest in the UAC. Invest in your future.
We have you now.
Right. What is that POI for? Oh, I see how this is gonna work. That's kicking off the first round. There's a mega health up here. Very nice. Reiki card. Okay. Are there more enemies for me to kill? Okay, there are. Great. Just gonna steal that. Destroy the head. Yeah, I'll give him what for. Alrighty. Ah, I should have glory killed him. That did something. Okay. These POIs are actually pretty helpful. Oh, got you. Nice try. Go to your corner. Dang, lost souls. My least favorite enemy.
Aerospace Corporation. Power for the
Seems like some combat music would be appropriate here. We just have that idle music. I will take that armor from you, thank you. This portion seems to be pretty easy, actually. this might be the last one. Yep. Oh. How dare you slap me. Looks like that does it. Oh, and I'm guessing that's the gray key card right there.
Lockdown complete.
There seems to be something else beyond here. Go and check it out. Ah, it wouldn't happen to be a Barron, would it? Oh, there seems to be something going on
This
here.
is how it ends.
You know what? I got something in store for you. Oh, come on. Oh, no, 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 no. I think I'll save those two. Save it. Okay. Okay, you know what? I may need to... watch my health here. We're dangerously low. burst this bubble. Mission accomplished.
Warning. Energy contamination at critical levels.
Oh dearie dear, let's get out of here.
You will burn.
Building is self-destructing. Let's get out of here. Go back. Okay. That's the exit down there, huh?
There is no escape.
Ah, I knew it. Oh, hello. Okay. My video recording actually stopped for a second. This is like ultimate Barron here. Ah. A lot of railings and things to get hung up on. Gotcha. Rank S. Secrets 60%. Oh, I guess there were some secrets I missed. How about that?
Alright, so that was the Rebel Vendetta by InvisibleAbe. Fun map. I'm going to go ahead and get into the things I liked and the things I didn't. Start out with the things that I liked about the map. First of all, I really enjoyed the secrets in this map. This map had a lot of great secrets. Specifically, the BFG. I really enjoy how the BFG was done because the author actually showed you a secret but just didn't tell you how to find it. So you see the BFG in plain sight, but it's behind a barrier and you don't know how to get to it. And I love it when authors do this. They show the player a secret and then they just leave it up to the player to figure out how to get to it. Because with a lot of the secrets, you just run past them, you don't even know they're there. It doesn't tempt you at all. It doesn't it's even like something that they did back in the old Doom 1, Doom 2 days where they would show you like a mega health or something but not tell you how to get to it, and then it would just sort of it'd be in the back of your mind the entire time you're playing, like, how do I get that? And I love it the way it was done in this map, showing you the BFG, not telling you how to get it. And then when you finally do find it, it's so rewarding. And a lot of other great secrets too. You got Doom dolls. You had the guys with the little SD card in their chests that you pick out. Power-up crates. All sorts of fantastic secrets. And I really enjoy how at the end of the map, it shows you the percentage of secrets that you found. And I only found 60%, so I was surprised. I thought I would have gotten, closer to 100, but that just goes to show how many secrets are actually in this map, that even somebody who's an experienced secret hunter such as myself can't find all the secrets on the first go-around. It really adds a lot of replay value to the map, knowing that there's more stuff out there that you haven't found. Another thing I really enjoyed about the map was the great action and just the fun combat. I don't know what it is about this map, but there's just the combat was perfect. I gotta say, it starts out real smooth, and then towards the end of the map, it ramps the difficulty up towards the very end, which was another thing I really enjoyed about the map. It was that there was a good balance and escalation of weapon pickups, enemies, and items, just to sort of. But for me, the challenge never felt too hard or too easy. It starts out a little bit on the easy side early on, but it's still engaging. You still have a lot of enemies coming at you, but they're just low level enemies. But at the same time, it's like you start out with I think a pistol and a shotgun. So as you find more weapons, you encounter slightly stronger and stronger demons. So the overall challenge stays pretty level, and that keeps it engaging. I always say that you want your map to be very engaging, which is you want to ride the crest of that wave with the challenge. You want to keep it challenging enough so that you can stay on the wave. You don't want it to be so challenging that people just get wiped out and dragged backwards through the coral reef, to where they want to quit. And this map did a great job of that because it stayed pretty smooth and pretty mellow throughout 90% of the map, and then towards the very end, it just hockey sticked. The difficulty just went straight up, and I was still able to beat it without dying, but there were some points towards the end of the map where things got pretty sweaty, and that really made things fun and competitive, and I enjoyed that a lot. So the balance, the combat, great action all the way through. Never a dull moment in this map. Something I really enjoyed. Another thing I thought was great was that it seemed like there was a competitive scoring aspect to this map. I know at the end it gives you a letter ranking. I've never been a big fan of letter rankings in first-person shooter games. I mean, it seems like trying to carry over something from maybe a fighting game or a beat 'em up game. To me, it doesn't really fit in with Doom per se, but the score overall it seems to be competitive, because what it seems like is that the author said at the very beginning of the map that you're going to get dinged for death. So that sounds to me like there's a point deduction if you die, and it does get pretty easy to die towards the end of the game. So, and there's no infinite kill farming or anything like that. So, every glory kill counts. Any bonus points count. Every death counts. Everything counts. So that makes it all very competitive. And again, that actually adds a lot to the replay value. So the competitive scoring, I assume, I didn't die, so thank goodness. But the competitive scoring aspect of it, I really enjoyed that. Adds a lot to the map. Another thing I thought was good was that this map had, I would say, an effective use of props. I wouldn't say visually this map was a work of art, but for being, just using the pre-made modules, there's very little custom geo in this map, but it's basically pre-made modules with some prop work and special effects to sort of give the modules their own sort of character, and it helps with landmarking, and it's effective. That's what I would say. It's effective. I found myself not getting lost or turned around too many times, and that's something I got to appreciate about the map. So it didn't break down any barriers as far as wowing me with custom geo, but it didn't have to. The use of props were effective. They were fine. They sold the atmosphere for what it was, and I had no issue with it. It helped with landmarking. I would overall say the props were fine. They were just fine. Another thing I really enjoyed about the map was the Barron boss battle at the very end, with the countdown to a self-destruct sequence. That was all very well done, specifically because there's actually there's a buildup because you don't fight any Barons in the map until the very end. It's the one demon that you don't get to fight, but you do see him. I think you encounter the Baron twice. One time he traps you in a room, and another time you just see him running out of a door as you approach. So you actually see the Baron before you get to fight him, so there is kind of a build-up. So there's a little bit of tension before the fight even happens. And then adding to that, there's even more tension because because there's a self-destruct countdown, and you're racing against the clock to escape before, I guess, the map blows up or something and you die. So all those things combined, the build-up of having encountered the Baron before, and then fighting against the clock to take down the Baron, to beat him and still have time to get out, it all adds up to a very tense, very climactic finish. I really enjoyed the way that was done. The only thing I would say is that it would have been nice to have a health indicator on the boss Baron, just because anytime you mess around with a demon's health, me personally, I like to see a health indicator on that demon if you're going to tweak the health around, because it does impact the way I fight quite a bit if I know the demon has more health than I'm used to. But other than that, it was fine. It was really enjoyable. I liked the build up, and the payoff was executed perfectly. And the last thing that I really enjoyed about the map was that the author was very generous with using point of interest icons. And that's something that not enough authors do. Because something as small as you need to go grab a power core from the other side of the room seems simple, but it can be one of those things where the player can get turned around for 10, 15 minutes and not even notice that that's what they need to do, and then they're running all over the map looking for not knowing what they're looking for. But when you put a POI on something that you need them to go get, even if it seems obvious, it actually helps out a ton. And it cut down on me having to do a bunch of backtracking. It made things very easy, and it didn't detract at all from the map. I know some authors might feel reluctant to use point of interest icons, like, hey, why should I make it so easy for them? No, you use those POI icons as much as you can, especially in areas where people can get turned around, because it really helps a lot, and I certainly enjoyed that about this map. Now let's go ahead and get into some of the things I didn't enjoy about the map so much. First of all, early on in the map, you go up against the shield-wielding security demons, and when you first encounter them, you don't have what I would consider to be good equipment to fight them with. You don't have any explosive weapons or energy weapons or grenades or anything that's really that effective against them. And it's not like a hard rule that makes it a bad map necessarily, but to me it's something I notice and don't really like, is when I'm going up against a type of a demon or a situation that I'm not properly equipped to deal with. And I really feel like if you're going to have the player go up against the security demons, you got to give them something more effective than like a shotgun, because that's just it's not helpful. And it makes things feel just a little bit unfair. So I would have, in my opinion, I think you shouldn't introduce the security demons until a little bit later in the map, once the players had an opportunity to get some more adequate weaponry to go up against them. So that's one thing I didn't really like. Another thing I didn't like is there were some repetitive moments in the map, which it wasn't too bad, but when you're talking about a map that is an hour long, which is what it took me, and I might as well get into that now. The map is a long map. It is like an Eye of Horus just about length map On the bright side, it doesn't feel super long because it is so action packed and so engaging, and you're always, you're so engaged with the map that you don't notice how long it is, which is like the silver lining in my opinion. I honestly didn't notice I'd been playing for an hour until my video recording cut, because on PS4 the video capture cuts automatically after an hour. I didn't realize I'd been playing an hour until it gave me that notification, and I had to restart recording again. But it is a long map. It is about an hour if you're gonna, look for secrets and be thorough with it. So I feel like if you're gonna have a map that long, also you want to give the courteous thing to do would be to put that in the map description, just a brief little point that says, hey, this map is approximately an hour long. That way, if somebody only has half an hour to play a snap map before they have to go to work or do something else, it just lets them know, like, hey, clear a little bit of time because this is going to be a bit of a commitment. So the fact that it was as long as it was, ultimately, when it comes to the length of a map, I always say the strike zone is generally somewhere from 20 to 30 minutes, thereabout. Once you get much past half an hour, you're really sort of pushing your luck, because it really gets hard to justify a map that's longer than half an hour. It really has to keep offering a lot of things, and if it feels repetitive at all, even in minor ways, that's going to count against the map massively. And there were a couple of ways in which this map felt a little bit repetitive. For one thing, there's a security. There's like this room, which is like a security room or something, where you press a switch, and it like opens a door, and it like spawns a mancubus in the doorway, and then there's like later on in the map, there's like the same module, and then you press the switch again, and then it spawns a cyber mancubus in that same doorway. And then there's a third module, which is the same module, and then you press the same switch, and it spawns, wait for it, a mancubus and a cyber mancubus in the same doorway. So it does feel a bit repetitive and mechanical, and it's something that in a shorter map I wouldn't even pay any mind to. But when you're talking about a longer map, in any type of repetition at all on any level starts to become noticeable and detrimental. And that's not the only aspect in which this map had some repetitive features. There's also a like a prison module where you have these sort of green force fields in the prison cells, and you keep battling different demons that have this green vortex. And I think you battle like 6 different demons that have this green effect. And that does get repetitive after a bit, just because it gets a little bit predictable. And then also there's a battle that happens where you need to get the gray security card, and it's in this room where you have these gore nests that you have to keep popping. And it's like you pop the gore nest, a handful of pretty easy, honestly, demons come out, and you have to kill them, and then you have to go shoot at a demon skull on a wall, and you just shoot at it, and then you go pop another gore nest, and you have to do it 4 times, and that does feel repetitive. Again, in a shorter map wouldn't be an issue, but when you're talking about an hour-long map, these sort of repetitive things are what kind of weighs against it. So that whole sequence, it was just a little too easy, just a little too repetitive, and yeah. So there were a lot of repetitive aspects about that. I wouldn't say that overall I wouldn't call the map repetitive, but there were just some moments in it that did seem repetitive, or at least predictable. I would say probably could be edited down to maybe 45 minutes if you sort of cut the fat in some of those areas. And I think that would be, make it a little tighter, a little cleaner, a little less repetitive, cut some things here and there. I think that would it'd be a good way to go if the author wanted to do that. Okay, another thing I didn't like about the map was, even though I thought it was cool that there were a lot of secrets, one of them being that there are these Doom dolls that are hidden around the map. When I grab the Doom dolls, it just says secret found. It doesn't tell me what I get from it. And that's something that has kind of become a pet peeve of mine, is when I find a secret, but then it doesn't say what the secret is. Now, I assume it was probably something like, well, you get some points maybe. Because that's actually a good way to do something like the Doom doll. It's like, if you don't want to overload the player with too many weapon upgrades or too many stat upgrades, one thing you can do just to keep the challenge sort of balanced is just give the player points when they find a secret, because then you're still rewarding them, but you're not over rewarding them, if you want to put it that way. So it would have been easy enough to just, you find the Doom doll and then you get a little message that says plus 5,000 points or whatever the case is. In this case, you find the Doom dolls, it just says secret found, and you're left wondering, like, what happened? Did I unlock a door somewhere, or did I get some kind of an upgrade, or did I get points? And it's not entirely obvious what the case is, so that's just something where I would have liked a little bit of a something letting me know what happened. So that's about all I have to say as far as the things I didn't like about the map. Overall, mostly just nitpicky stuff. There wasn't anything about the map that really turned me off or made me agitated. Overall, I mean, the map was overwhelmingly good. I just enjoyed so much of it. I'm going to go ahead and get into my favorite, least favorite. So my favorite thing about the map, I'd have to say, is just the combat. It is just fun combat. It's so balanced all the way through up until the very end, when it gets super hard and super sweaty, and that's when you're at your greatest risk of death, which is such a great way to balance it too. Have that hockey stick of difficulty, shoot up at the very end of the map. That way that your softer players will be able to enjoy more of the map up until the very end, and it adds a lot of replay value for the people going for that high score, because you get to play all the way up till the very end. At the very end is when you're truly tested. And it was just fun combat. Most of the fights felt unique and different, challenging but engaging. The combat, I mean, is some of the funnest I've had, and that's another good thing about maps like this, where the set dressing and the visuals obviously weren't the main focus of the map, is if you're not gonna go crazy on custom geo or doing, making your map super visual, is that it kind of forces you to focus on the gameplay and just the combat and the fun, which is really, at the end of the day, what the map needs to be. It can be a beautiful work of art, but at the end of the day, if the action and the combat isn't there, then it's just not going to be a fun map. And it's not, it can be visually interesting. You can take a screenshot and maybe make a wallpaper out of it, but it's not going to be something that you're going to want to subscribe to, go back and keep playing more than once. But this map actually, because it focuses so much on the gameplay, it really hits it out of the park. A home run as far as I'm concerned. My least favorite thing about the map is just that it feels a little too long. There's a little bit of repetitive elements to it that I think could be edited down. Maybe you could shave off about 15 minutes. It's just even the best map is really hard to justify being an hour long, because I mean it really has to deliver when it's going to be that long. And I think this map does deliver, honestly, but an hour is still an hour. It still feels like such a commitment. Maybe it plays a lot faster if you sort of go through it multiple times, but especially not letting the player know ahead of time how long it's going to take, I feel like the time really does weigh against, it really does weigh against the map in a bad way. Fortunately, I enjoyed every second of it. The silver lining I'll say with the time is that I did not actually notice the time being as long as it was. I was genuinely surprised when I realized I'd been playing for an hour, which is not the case with most maps. Most maps that are an hour long, they really feel like an hour long. They feel every second of just, this is going on far too long. Fortunately, because this map delivered such good combat and action, you do not notice the time pass, but it is an hour nonetheless. So that would be my least favorite thing. It makes me a little bit hesitant to go back and play it multiple times, just because I know it's going to be such a time commitment. But ultimately, I definitely would play this map again. That's why I subscribe to it, because it offers a lot of fun with secrets, action, gameplay, competitive scoring, all around fantastic map. So there you go. That was the Rebel Vendetta by InvisibleAbe. One of my favorite snap maps so far, just because I think it really just is a home run as far as the gameplay. And that is just my opinion, but I think it is also correct. So thanks for watching and listening. I've been meaning to get to this review for quite a while now, so I guess I should apologize to InvisibleAbe for keeping him on the hook this long, but you know what? That's just how it is sometimes. So thanks for watching. If you have a map you'd like to recommend for me to play, go ahead and leave it in the comments below with the map ID. Now, I'm only doing co-op maps right now, so it needs to be a co-op map. If you're gonna, you can request me to do a single player map, but I'm just gonna toss it on a list that I'm gonna get to maybe someday. And I'm not actively working on any single player maps right now, except for the ones I've committed to long in the past. So if you do recommend a single player map for me to play, don't expect for me to get to it anytime soon. I'm literally just cleaning up some old business right now with maps such as this. So thanks for watching, and until next time, peace out.